Well, it was a vision come to life in Cranston. Some major upgrades to a local park. The place they call the heart of the city unveiled its facelift on the anniversary of the original park's dedication 50 years ago. 12 News reporter Erica Ritchie was there for the festivities, and this was really a very special night for those who have called Knightsville home their entire lives. Right, Erica?
Yeah, Sheena, that's right. It was around the turn of the 20th century that Knightsville, this neighborhood, was settled by immigrants from Itri, Italy. This was the heart of Cranston then. This lot here, the home to the original city hall, then the police department, then public works. 1973 is when it first became a park, and tonight it showed off its new look, but nostalgia was certainly in the air. The night was dripping with tradition, from the music to the games.
I think that the red is ahead.
Even the design of the new Itri Park in Cranston mirrored its Italian inspiration.
From the lights to the stamped concrete, the gazebo, the pergola, the fountain, it's identical to Itri.
But that's because it honors the Knightsville neighborhood's first residents who immigrated from Itri, like Bernadette Conti's family.
I was born in Carter's Yard, where the high rise is. That was all my grandfather's land, most of it. And we grew up in tenement houses. All the tenants that lived in Carter's Yard, we're still friends this day.
It was a neighborhood built on community, so more than just reflecting the architecture of Itri, this park's redesign was meant to reflect the spirit of its people, who now called Cranston home.
The community was very close, and they knew each other from their roots in Itri.
It's community coming together, and that's what this is all about.
Mayor Ken Hopkins was first introduced to the idea when he was a city councilor in 2019. He vowed he'd bring a project like this to life if he ever became mayor. Well, almost immediately after he took office, he made good on that promise.
I did catch some flack about getting rid of the old gazebo, but it had termites, it had rats, it needed a facelift.
To the tune of $1 million, half from state grants, half secured by our federal delegation.
When you can bring a community together and also sort of remind people of the values that persisted here of hard work, of helping each other, doing those things, that's much more than just dollars and cents.
This builds pride in the community.
It's going to draw people, and I think it'll draw people to inquire into their backgrounds and history.
Oh, how precious was that little run, right? Well, this park revitalization, this is just phase one of this project, according to the mayor. Phase two is going to come out here to the streets, and he's going to replicate these cobblestones inside the park out here onto the sidewalks and line them with trees similar to what you would find in Itri, Italy. No word on when that phase is set to begin. In Cranston, Erica Ritchie, 12 News.